Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are doing a review of Batman Arkham Knight. I played all the games and I wanted to tell you my personal opinion and how much I like every single bit of it with the expanded time I have. Um, just to let you guys know, I'm doing this because I see that I need to, I want to reach out to a more of an audience and help make YouTube into a job. So I can stay at home and make content full time. And I saw that this game was trending on YouTube at the moment. So let's get started. So first, I want to start off with the suits. I like how they contribute most of the suits from different movies, especially the comics and the animated TV shows. My favorite suit they have in Arkham is the Batman Beyond suit. I really like the suit. I do feel like they could do a little better with the design, but I'm not gonna hate on it. Second, I'm second thing that I really like about the game is the swift combat style. But we're not gonna we're not gonna get straight into that. I would say I honestly really enjoy the gadgets. There's multiple gadgets that you can use, especially during your combat. You can even another thing that I honestly really enjoy is that you can talk to like the NPCs, or you can just like stand there. Like imagine you're just standing there and you can just hear the whole entire conversation of them being afraid of the Batman. But next, I would have to say is the Batmobile. The Batmobile is one of my favorite things that I love and enjoy about this game. That you get to honestly, pretty much ride around in the city freely with no repercussions. Uh, there's different designs for the Batman game, and for the Batmobile, which is pretty fire, and most of them are actually pretty good skins. So that's something that I love dearly. Second, I love how you can fly around Gotham. It's not like fully like fly around, but you can glide around Gotham. The gliding is pretty cool. You just get your you zip up and then you start flying around, so that's pretty nice. The graphics of the game is beautiful. I love how it looks when it's raining, when it's nice and dark and everything. The lights around the city make it pretty cool. And one thing that I never really enjoyed about playing the game though is those Riddler puzzles. It's always the Riddler puzzles. Those damn Riddler puzzles always got to me, bro. Sorry, it's just never like those Riddler games, bro. Like, if you like those Riddler games, like, I don't know, man. You might be a little crazy yourself, because it's. I never quite. I mean, they weren't hard, but at the same time, they kind of was, and they always got to me and pissed me off. But if I did have to say my favorite Riddler puzzle I had to do was saving Catwoman. When you had to do multiple puzzles to defuse the bomb and figure out which one held the right key, and if you failed, of course, the bomb, the strap on her neck or whatever would blow up, blow her head off. But that was one that I would honestly enjoy, and I would do it once again. The missions are actually pretty great. I like that you can play as it's not this Arkham game. I think it's another Arkham game where you can play as Nightwing. I played as Nightwing for a little bit and did a mission. It's pretty cool. I would say his combat style is my second favorite, right next to Batman's. But pretty much, that's a lot so far that I've covered. The storyline is actually pretty good. I like how they did the villains. The villains is actually pretty nice. I would say Scarecrow is my favorite villain. Like they really portrayed him well. Mm, I would say Arkham Knight they portrayed the best, but it's like a mix between Scarecrow and Arkham Knight, because you know Arkham Knight, you fight some of his goons and everything, and you go through taking out certain bases, and you'll see him as like, and he'll expose the Batman like every time you fight him. When you get the chance, he'll expose something about you, and he will pretty much like tell you, I know you have this, or I know you have that, hinting that Batman once knew him, or he once knew Batman. Like that one time when he fought his goons, and at one point they fought for a little bit, and Arkham Knight, he pretty much exposed the Batman's armor, and he knew what type of armor he used, and he pointed a gun towards his armor and pointed out where exactly he could shoot to do damage. And I was like, that's some crazy work, and I like that they put that on there. That's actually pretty beautiful right there. That's character, and I really did like that. Now for the Scarecrow, I think I might say that Arkham Knight had more development than the Scarecrow. Even though I don't remember. I don't know if the Scarecrow. It's hard to tell because I felt like the Scarecrow was the main villain, but like, yeah, I think he was the main villain. But like, basically, you had to get poison ivy to save the city from its poisonous gas and everything, and that was pretty cool. But enough of that about that, and talk about the combat style. Basically, I like how you can move back and forth with different opponents, and do your attacks, and then you could spam one punches, and then do a ultimate attack or a combo. Bro, I always get so excited when I do those. It's like one of the best things you can possibly do. It's actually pretty cool. Like, look at this right here, and it goes into slow mo too. This is actually pretty cool. And then you can, oh my gosh. And then it's so funny to see how bats like come out after doing like a certain combo, and you see the goon struggling a little bit, and then falling to the ground, passing out. You can't tell me that this man does not die. Like, he does not kill, because the combos he be doing be like, I most likely would have died from one hit to the elbow. From the elbow to my head, I would have died. Like, that's a crazy ass combo, man. Besides that, I like the weapon and the weaponry on the Batmobile. Batmobile has some crazy weaponry, like shooting rockets and everything. Like, especially when you're chasing the cars, or the tank, the red tanks that you have to get when you're doing those type of side missions or whatever. That I can do all day. Like, that's something fun. Besides that, I'd say pretty much the majority. I would give like three, like all the Arkham games. Like, I would give all the Arkham games like out, like, combined together. Like a good. I would say either. I would say like a 9, like a good 9. I would give all the Arkham games, if you would rate them all together. I would rate them like a good. Actually, I would rate them like a good 8, like a 8.5 out of 10. Maybe I might give them a 9. Like, if it's an 8.5 out of 10, it's definitely a 9. Besides that, the map is actually pretty useful. It's actually pretty nice, and it's not hard to navigate. You can get from one place to another without complaining. Pretty much, there's nothing much else to cover it besides yeah, there's nothing much else to cover the game so far. Well, besides the characters, Poison Ivy was actually pretty nice. It wasn't too much of Poison Ivy. All you really had to do was like save her, and then like pretty much save her, and then she was used to like help cure the gas that was fear gas from Scarecrow. Besides that, Harley Quinn never really got much. I wish she did get more, but she was, of course, she's not like Joker's henchman, but like it felt more like she was a henchman than an actual like sidekick or like Joker's personal like backup or something like that. Never really felt like that to me. That's just my opinion. Ooh, someone who I definitely need to talk about is article. If that's what Batman called it, it was uh Jim Gordon's daughter, Batgirl, of course. I mean, Batgirl in Gotham Knights. That's what she was. But in this one, she was article, whatever they called. I don't remember. It's been a little bit since they played the game, but she was very smart. I like how we had she helped us with certain things, especially puzzles, especially how much importance they gave her, and the fact and the even add to the story that Batman had her stay here to help him fight against all the people that in Gotham, while Jim Gordon thought that she got away. Man, bro, I was like, damn, I'm mad. What if he finds out? And when he found out that he kept his daughter here to help him fight all his villains, bro. Oh, it's Oracle. Sorry, Oracle. I'm so sorry if I was saying all that, but the fact that like he found out and he got pissed off, and man, like that made so much sense. Like I don't blame him, but like damn, if I was like working with the Batman and he pretty much kept me and he kept my daughter in the most dangerous situation just so he can find his villains, I would be pissed off too, and I would cut content. But if you like the video and you like the Batman review, I hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys enjoy more reviewing videos, and I will be doing more reaction videos. So I appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe and like, and see you guys another day.